My beloved child, I invite you to draw near to me, for in the quiet chambers of your heart I have been whispering words of hope and love, and I long for you to sense the tenderness of my presence. I see every tear that threatens to fall, and I cradle each worry you carry, for I have known you even before the foundations of the world were laid, and my care for you transcends all understanding, waiting to enfold you in everlasting compassion, sheltering you from every storm you face. Take this moment to rest in the warmth of my abiding mercy, and let my promises be the balm that restores your hope, because I am the one who never abandons you, not even for the briefest breath, and I hold you close in ways you cannot fully comprehend. I am here, and I am for you, always, so trust in me, and do not doubt that my love is steadfast. I have never failed my children, and I will not fail you now, for I am unwavering in my devotion and boundless in my grace, constantly working all things together for your good. Let every anxious thought fall away like a weary burden that no longer belongs on your shoulders. Your life is dear to me, and I will faithfully guide your steps forward. Rest assured in my everlasting care. My child, you are treasured beyond measure, fashioned by my own hand with infinite care. Just as a master craftsman delights in shaping his finest creation, so do I delight in you. You hold a divine purpose that transcends every earthly doubt, and I celebrate your uniqueness with a joy that cannot be contained by human words or limitations. Do not underestimate the beautiful gifts that dwell within you, for I have planted seeds of greatness in your soul, seeds that will flourish even in the midst of challenges and trials. Know that I always see the beauty in you, even when the world overlooks it, and I whisper words of affirmation to your spirit, reminding you that you are precious and honored in my sight. You are never alone, for I have woven you into the tapestry of my eternal plan, and each thread of that tapestry gleams with my love for you, shining like radiant light in every dark corner you may walk through. Stand firm in this truth and let it strengthen your heart for the journey ahead. I understand the burdens you carry, the weight that presses down on you when uncertainties arise and fear threatens to eclipse your peace. I see the moments when your soul is weary, when tomorrow feels like a mountain far too steep to climb, and I feel the silent sighs you breathe when no one else is around to see your tears. My love is not distant nor indifferent. It is a living, breathing presence that watches over you, longing to heal each wound and calm every storm roiling within you. Even when you feel as though others have forsaken you, I will never forsake you. I will gather your tears as precious offerings, and I will transform each one into a story of perseverance and triumph, for there is nothing I cannot redeem. Do not doubt my empathy, for I know the depths of your struggle, and in your darkest night, my light shines brightest. Take heart, for I am with you in every moment, and I will never let you go. Though the road may be obscured by shadows, let my hand guide you onward, for I am the one who parts seas and stills the tempestuous waves. I am your shield, deflecting every arrow of adversity that seeks to harm you, the steadfast fortress where your soul finds refuge and comfort. When you stumble, do not fall into despair, for my arms are ready to catch you and set you upon solid ground once more. Even if you cannot see every twist and turn of the path, trust that I have already walked it before you, and I am preparing miracles that will unfold at the appointed time. There is no valley too deep nor mountain too high for my grace to conquer. So do not allow fear to dictate your steps. Instead, let faith in my promises illuminate your way like a guiding lamp. I will remain by your side in every season, from the famine of disappointments to the harvest of glorious breakthroughs, assuring you that my strength is more than sufficient. Do not fear the enemies that confront you, whether they arise from hostile circumstances or from the doubts that take root in your own mind, for I stand as the guardian of your soul, an impenetrable defense against the onslaught of darkness. I have never allowed any darkness to prevail against my light, and I will surely protect you from harm. Bring me your worries, no matter how insurmountable they appear, and watch as I transform them into testimonies of my unfailing power and grace. My plan for you often surpasses what you can envision for yourself, and in moments you feel unworthy, I clothe you in the righteousness of my unchanging love. Place your confidence in my unwavering mercy, for I will ensure that you do not walk this path unaccompanied. Indeed, I am your rearguard, covering your past, present, and future with the banner of my love. Move forward with calm assurance in your heart, for every fear that rises against you has already been conquered by my might. Speak to me in prayer, and know that I am not distant or aloof. My ear is inclined to your faintest whisper, and my heart is stirred by your sincere cries. You need not impress me with elaborate words or rituals. Simply open your heart, for I cherish genuine honesty and the tenderness of your spirit. Release the worries and anxieties that weigh you down, placing them at my feet as you would entrust your cares to a loyal friend. In doing so, you acknowledge that I am your source of strength, your fountain of wisdom and compassion. I do not judge you for your vulnerabilities or uncertainties. Instead, I invite you to surrender them to me so that I may envelop you with the soothing presence of my peace. Turn every concern into a gentle prayer, and I will exchange your despair for renewed hope, your fear for unwavering courage. Seek me sincerely, and you will find me, for I am never far from a humble and contrite heart. Each moment of trust you place in me draws you closer to the dawn of a breakthrough, for I see beyond your present hurdles to the victories I have prepared. What seems like a closed door may simply be the prelude to a far greater opportunity I am orchestrating beyond your immediate perception. Yes, I work in ways that often transcend human understanding, but my guidance is certain, and my intentions toward you are good. Keep your eyes fixed on my promises, resisting the distraction of fleeting appearances. Just as a faithful gardener cultivates a seed in the dark soil before it sprouts, so I am nurturing blessings in your life that have not yet broken through to the surface. Do not give up on prayer, for every petition is like precious water that nourishes the seeds of faith. Soon you will witness the fruit of my plan and marvel at how perfectly my timing aligns with your deepest needs. Cling to the truth that I am faithful in all my words. To you who question your worth, I say, you are my precious one, and no matter what labels the world has placed upon you, I call you by a new name, beloved. Surrender the burdens of guilt, failure, and shame that weigh down your spirit, and walk forward, renewed by my all-encompassing grace. Even when you falter, know that my arms remain wide open, beckoning you to rise again in the certainty of my forgiveness. Resist the lies that whisper you are not enough, for they do not understand the depth of my love, nor the extent of my transformative power in your life. Through every struggle, I shape your character, forging within you resilience and compassion that reflect my heart. Allow yourself to believe in the dreams I have planted in you, for I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Press on, for the testimony of your restoration is unfolding even now, a testament to my never-failing redemption. When guilt or regret weighs on your spirit like a heavy chain, remember that my mercy is inexhaustible, flowing like a wellspring that never runs dry. Offer your broken heart to me, and I will exchange your mourning for dancing, your shame for joy, for there is no darkness in you that my light cannot overcome. Time and again, I have reminded my children that though their sins be like scarlet, they shall be white as snow if they turn to me with sincerity. Therefore, let not your past define you, for I define you. My compassion reaches beyond your failings, and my desire is for you to flourish in the fullness of life I intended from the beginning. Let my grace cloak you like a warm garment on a bitterly cold night, and greet each sunrise with a renewed mind that knows I walk with you hand in hand, leading you into a future of promise and purpose. I am intimately aware of the storms that brew in this world, the heartbreaks, betrayals, and disappointments that sometimes cut deep. In your times of despair, I stand beside you, murmuring solace that transcends human understanding, offering to bear the burdens that no one else can carry. Even when you cannot discern a way through the chaos, trust that I have charted a path and that my timing is flawless. Resist the urge to rely on mere human strength, for I am the unyielding anchor of your soul, the lighthouse guiding you to safe shores. Rest in the knowledge that in every storm, my power is perfected, turning even the fiercest winds into vehicles of growth and testimony. Let your heart find refuge in the sanctuary of my grace, for I am your peace, an unassailable haven where fear cannot stand. When the tempest rages, lean into me, and I will shelter you with my unfailing presence. I take delight in the quiet moments when you pause to sense my nearness, whether at dawn, when the first rays of sun kiss the sky, or in the hush of evening prayer. In these sacred stillnesses, my love for you becomes palpable, like a gentle whisper breathing life into your weary spirit. You are never alone, no matter how solitary your circumstances seem, because I have chosen you as a dwelling place for my spirit. Reflect on that remarkable truth, and let it remind you that you carry my presence wherever you journey. Each breath you draw is a gift from me, and each new day brims with potential for you to experience my wonders. Trust that my guiding hand never withdraws from you, and believe that I am perpetually orchestrating events for your good, weaving beauty into the tapestry of your story in ways you cannot yet fathom. I see the deepest desires of your heart, the quiet longings you harbor, and I know the prayers you whisper in the silence of the night. Understand that I honor faithfulness, and in due time I will answer you in a manner that not only blesses you, but also glorifies my name. Sometimes I respond softly, in gentle nuances that emerge gradually, and other times my answers come with the force of a mighty revelation, leaving you in awe of my greatness. Keep your heart open, for I am not a distant observer content with half-hearted devotion. I yearn for a relationship steeped in trust and authenticity. Choose to walk uprightly, clinging to the promises I have etched in my word, and watch as I shower your life with abundant goodness beyond your expectations. Stay attentive to my Spirit's prompting, and like a shepherd leads his flock to verdant pastures, I will guide you to places of peace and rest that only I can provide. Never allow despair to deceive you into believing you have fallen beyond my reach. My arm is not too short to save, and my strength is not limited by your circumstances. If you lose your way, I am the lamp unto your feet, shining a path that leads directly back into my loving embrace. There is no condemnation for those who sincerely seek me, only redemption that echoes through the heavens in joyous celebration. I take no pleasure in seeing you distressed. My desire is to elevate you, place you on solid ground, and breathe hope into every fiber of your being. So come boldly, not in your own worthiness, but because I have declared you worthy through my unending grace. You are precious to me, and I have a plan for your life that reflects my boundless love and divine purpose. Look ahead with anticipation, for your best days are not behind you. They rise like the morning sun, bright and full of promise. Do not let your missteps or current failings overshadow the brilliant love I have for you. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, weaving redemption into the narrative of your life when all seems lost. Bring your shattered pieces to me, and I will construct a vessel more radiant than before, a testament to the magnificence of my restoration. Release the harsh judgments you wield against yourself, and allow my forgiveness and acceptance to envelop you like a warm embrace. I am not here to condemn, but to renew, to breathe vitality into weary hearts. Rejoice in the freedom you find within my presence, where shame dissolves, replaced by the certainty that I am for you. Let me shoulder the burdens you cannot carry, achieving the impossible on your behalf. Trust in my strength and stand tall, adorned in the knowledge that I have chosen you with intention and affection. I summon you to step beyond the boundaries of fear into the liberating expanse of faith, for I have not designed you to cower in the face of adversity. Rather, I have fashioned you to overcome through the indwelling might of my Spirit. Faith is not a mere abstraction. It is the pulsating heartbeat of your relationship with me, an unwavering assurance that I am who I say I am, and I will fulfill what I have promised. Therefore, speak to your mountains, claim victory over your hardships, and observe how my power manifests on your behalf. You stand as my ambassador in a world longing for hope. Shine my light into the shadows, walking steadfastly in love, joy, and peace, so others may see the reflection of my goodness. I assure you, as you place your trust entirely in me, you will behold wonders that reinforce your certainty of my unshakable commitment to your well-being. Remember that you do not traverse life's journey alone. I have graced you with companions, friends, mentors, and loved ones who carry fragments of my love and offer guidance drawn from shared experiences. When you feel isolated, reach out to these hearts I have placed along your path, for you were never meant to shoulder your burdens in solitude. In genuine community, you will find multiplied strength, and within sincere fellowship, you will taste the essence of my kingdom. Indeed, two are better than one, and where my people gather in unity, my presence flows like a life-giving river, restoring what is broken. Do not hesitate to lean on those I have sent. In time, you will be the one lifting others, embodying my compassion in a world starved for authentic care. My church, though imperfect, is an extension of my heart, offering sanctuary and support to all who seek refuge. I know the frustration that arises when prayers seem to go unanswered. Yet I assure you, your pleas never vanish into emptiness. They rise before me, and I hold each one close. There are instances I respond immediately, and other times I allow a season of waiting to cultivate perseverance and deepen your trust. Think of a gardener who prunes branches to enhance growth, so shall I lovingly remove what hinders you, ensuring your life bears richer, sweeter fruit. Have confidence in my flawless timing. Even if it does not coincide with your immediate desires, I am orchestrating a masterpiece behind the scenes. Press on in knocking, seeking, and believing, for I work all circumstances for the ultimate good of those who love me. In the fullness of time, you will behold the brilliance of my design and marvel at how each piece fit together perfectly to bring glory and blessing. Pause to see yourself through my eyes for a moment, and you will witness the reflection of my craftsmanship in your being. Cast aside the crippling labels and false narratives, the ones declaring you unworthy, unlovable, and incapable, and replace them with my eternal truth. You are chosen, cherished, and imbued with capacity for greatness in my name. Whenever you question your value, remember that I breathed life into you and endowed you with gifts that this world needs. You are no accident or product of chance. You are a masterpiece, shaped meticulously by my hand. Embrace this reality and observe how a holy boldness begins to stir within you. Fear falters when confronted by the revelation of your identity in me. Thus, walk tall, for my radiant light resides within you. Let that light shine brightly, guiding others who too are seeking freedom in my unending love. Do not be alarmed by the chaos of this world, for I have warned you of its nature, yet I proclaim, Take courage, for I have overcome it. In me, you will discover peace beyond comprehension, an unwavering calm that remains steadfast despite the tumult. My peace does not shatter under the pressures of life. It anchors your heart and mind, preserving hope when distress rages. When the world churns around you, fasten yourself to my everlasting promises, claiming them over each sphere of your life. For every doubt, I provide faith. For every fretful thought, I grant assurance. Relax into my sovereignty, confident that nothing escapes my gaze. Troubles may come, yet you need not be toppled, for I am the bedrock beneath your feet, unshaken through every season. Stand firm in this assurance, holding my hand as you walk boldly through any storm. Reflect for a moment on the cross, where mercy and love fused in a resplendent display of my commitment to humanity. There, I demonstrated that my love is boundless, willing to endure unfathomable suffering for your sake. If I have given my very life to redeem you, will I not also provide for your day-to-day needs? Let that incomparable sacrifice rekindle gratitude and trust within your soul. I am not remote nor forgetful. I am intimately involved in each dimension of your struggles and triumphs, fervently drawing you nearer to my heart. Let the cross remain an eternal testament to the depths my grace will go to reach you, transforming every wound into a victory, each trial into a testament of hope. Rest in that boundless love, and let it motivate you to extend grace and compassion to others. By doing so, you fulfill the highest calling, to love as I have loved, shining as a beacon of my heart in a world that yearns for redemption. Precious child, should you wonder whether my promises persist, take comfort that they stand as steadfast as each new sunrise. Generations pass, yet my word endures unaltered, supported by my immutable truth. Every word I speak is anchored by my flawless integrity, for I cannot deceive. Place your trust in my declarations, resisting the temptation to rely on limited human wisdom. My viewpoint transcends the boundaries of time and understanding, and I weave events on a universal scale beyond what you can perceive. Rest, knowing that I cradle your destiny carefully and have directed a path leading to hope and abundant growth. Even if you wander from my ways, I gently guide you back, preserving my promises for you. So grasp them wholeheartedly, meditate upon them, and find in them the sustenance your spirit craves, for I am unwavering in my devotion to your good. When confronted by your weaknesses or reminded of your fragility, trust that my strength perfects itself within those very vulnerabilities. You need not strive for self-reliance. Instead, cultivate God-dependence. Yield your limitations to me and see how I transform them into conduits for displaying my glory. When you are exhausted, rest in my everlasting embrace. When confusion clouds your mind, find clarity in my infinite knowledge. There is no shame in admitting your need for me. Rather, you discover authentic liberty in that humble confession, as my power is not reserved for the flawless, but for the contrite, the ones sincerely seeking my face. In moments of fragility, my soft voice reminds you, I am enough for you. Embrace that truth and stride forward, convinced that my companionship sees you through every storm, converting stumbling stones into triumphant testimonies. You are not alone. I have vowed to be at your side at every juncture. Never underestimate the might of your personal story, regardless of how ordinary or trivial it appears. By sharing the ways I have directed, safeguarded, and restored you, you sow seeds of faith in fields that may otherwise lie barren and hopeless. I use your testimony as a vessel to bring fresh hope, shining my light into the hearts of those who wander in darkness. So do not conceal my goodness. Let your life become a living declaration of my enduring faithfulness. Your words can set in motion a chain reaction of hope, stirring up dormant belief in souls that have forgotten how to trust. I smile upon the authenticity of your testimony, and I stand ready to amplify it far beyond your expectations. For in your experiences, many will recognize the reflection of my grace at work. In your willingness to share, you fulfill your sacred role in my redemptive mission. If you ever feel overlooked or abandoned, remember that I am the one who leaves the 99 sheep in pursuit of the one that is lost. No matter how vast my creation, my love remains profoundly personal, calling you by name. Like a caring shepherd, I guide you with patience, tending to every injury and sustaining you in safe pastures. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are my precious child, and I watch every detail of your life with vigilant eyes. My devotion to you does not diminish with time or spread itself too thinly. It retains its fullness at every moment. Rest assured that if you wander, I will track your footsteps, and my voice will beckon you to the refuge of my arms. Cling to this truth and let it transform any inclination toward doubt into a resolute faith in my unchanging concern. Dear one, I hold your future as a carefully woven tapestry, each thread placed with care and intent. The days of your life are known to me, each season a stitch in a masterpiece that declares my glory. You may encounter valleys of sorrow, deserts of testing, and periods of waiting, but none of them are wasted in my economy of grace. Every prayer, every tear, every spark of faith is gathered and arranged for an outcome that will dazzle your imagination. Do not be discouraged in these intervals when progress seems halted, for the waiting season often becomes the growing season, deepening your roots in my love. Reflect on my vow that I have designed plans to prosper you, not harm you, to grant you hope and a future. Fix your gaze on me, trusting that all my paths lead to the place where your heart's longings find alignment with my eternal purposes. Amid your moments of joy and triumph, lift your voice in thanksgiving. I delight when praise overflows from your heart, not because I rely on your praise, but because gratitude nurtures a posture of humility and keeps your perspective aligned with my goodness. Sing praises not only in the ease of plenty, but also when troubles loom, for thanksgiving in adversity fortifies your faith. Let your eyes roam the small wonders of your day, a blossoming flower, the laughter of a friend, or the warmth of the sun, and see these as sparks of my compassion. As you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you attune yourself to my constant blessings, and your spirit comes alive in deeper reverence. Let gratitude be a melody that resonates in your heart, pulling you ever nearer to my own. In that posture of heartfelt thanks, you discover anew that my love is steadfast and my mercies are ever fresh. Even in this bustling world, my voice has not grown silent. Seek stillness and listen carefully, for I continue to speak in whispers that gently stir the soul, or in vibrant wonders that cause you to pause in awe. Whether through the words of a friend, the wisdom of Scripture, or a private stirring you cannot dismiss, I converse with you unceasingly. Resist the busyness that threatens to drown out my call. Instead, set aside the noise of life, devoting a few moments to hear my direction, my comfort, my urging. Your willingness to pause is an act of trust, and I cherish that communion, for in it I disclose my heart's intentions for you. Within my words lie guidance, correction, and tenderness, each provided to shape you into the person I envisioned from the start. Open your spirit. I am near, longing to draw you closer and reveal my wonders. Do not tremble when fiery ordeals befall you, as though an unforeseen disaster has interrupted your journey. These trials may appear daunting, but trust that I am like a refiner of precious metal, attentively overseeing every detail as gold is purified by fire. The flames may rise, yet I ensure you remain unscathed, emerging more luminous in faith. Hardships do not shatter you. They sculpt you for my service, igniting a resolve that proclaims my sustaining power. Stand resolute in this process, letting my grace be your sufficiency in every season of affliction. You will walk away from the heat refined, gleaming with a resilient faith that captivates others, demonstrating that I, the Lord, keep my children securely in my care. Hold fast to hope, even in the midnight of suffering, for hope is the anchor that tethers your soul firmly to my love, steadying you when the winds of trial lash fiercest. Each moment of hope you nurture affirms your reliance on my character. Darkness cannot maintain its hold forever, for dawn faithfully arrives after every night. Similarly, your tribulations must yield to my sovereign kindness. Let hope pervade your prayer and saturate your daily speech, rejecting words of defeat and cultivating an environment of expectancy. Hope connects your present struggles to the victory I already planned. Lean into me and let hope ignite a light that banishes despair. I beseech you to cast aside anxiety, embracing the peace I extend, a tranquility that defies logic or human reason. Worry corrodes your spirit, eroding your trust in my all-sufficient nature. When dread clouds your mind, you strain to discern my whispers of reassurance. Therefore, unburden your heart by placing your troubles at my feet, convinced that I stand prepared to handle any trial. Each time worry resurfaces, combat it with the truth. I cradled you before you even knew my name, and I have charted every path you will tread. Safeguard your heart by acknowledging my sovereignty, letting the reality of my capable hands hush every frantic thought. In exchange, I pour out a peace that defends your soul like a rampart, impervious to the arrows of doubt. Be still, my beloved child, and be certain of my ever-present guidance. Rise up, knowing your difficulties are not meant to conquer you, but to propel you toward deeper intimacy with me. Through such tests, you uncover hidden strengths and abilities, spiritual treasures that might remain dormant if left unchallenged. I see a warrior of faith in you, empowered to confront obstacles not by your own capacity, but through your reliance on my spirit. Call upon my name, and you will mobilize heavenly resources at precisely the right moment. Therefore, do not shrink back, but stand firm in the authority granted you as my beloved. You are more than a conqueror through the love I lavish upon you. Remember David confronting Goliath. So shall I be with you, turning each obstacle into a platform for demonstrating my grandeur and fortifying your faith. Be clay in my hands, for I am the potter, and you are the work of my skilled craftsmanship. Should life's trials distort your shape, surrender yourself anew to my touch, and observe how I sculpt every marred edge into a testament of my artistry. This reshaping often proves uncomfortable, as I press and mold you to fulfill the purpose I have ordained, but rest assured, my methods are gentle and my aims sure. Abandon yourself to my shaping and watch beauty emerge from what you deemed broken. The flaws, the scars, the lumps you thought hopeless become channels for my grace, boldly displaying that I restore every heart that bows to my loving correction. In my workshop, no imperfection is irredeemable, and each broken fragment holds potential for magnificence as I align it with my vision. I reaffirm my unchanging love for you, a love unaltered by your failures or magnified by your achievements. It is a steadfast reality that remains through every transition in your life. My affection is as certain as the dawn, and it is this unwavering bond that impels me to guide, defend, and ceaselessly encourage you. Believe firmly in my promise that I will never forsake you, nor abandon you. This pledge spans all time, endorsed by my unfailing character. Lift your eyes with confidence, child, aware that you walk enveloped by my ever-present love, unable to be touched by harm unless it first passes through my hands. Rest in me, dear one, for I cradle you in my arms. promising that you will never stand unguarded or unloved under my watch. I bless you now, pouring out favor upon your household, upon the labors of your hands, and upon every genuine desire of your heart that aligns with my righteous purposes. Receive the assurance that I, the Creator of heaven and earth, have declared my enduring commitment to your welfare. My generosity is limitless, and I find joy in showering blessings upon those who seek me earnestly. Step forward with faith, buoyed by the knowledge that I have set you apart for a life richer than just material gains. Your well-being, your relationships, your mission, all remain safe in my hands. Abide beneath the open skies of my providential care, and let gratitude well up within you as the natural echo of a heart that understands it is deeply prized by its maker. May your life radiate this understanding, prompting you to fulfill the good works I prepared for you before time began. Set your gaze upon the horizon with expectancy, for I have laid before you a future bright with my promises and overflowing with possibility. The best is still ahead, and your current trials serve as stepping stones for the wonders I plan to unveil. Remain steadfast in faith, convinced that my plans always bring redemption and growth, drawing you further into my boundless kingdom. Let hope be the anthem that resonates in your thoughts, reminding you that no darkness can stifle my radiant truth. Indeed, you stand on the verge of a destiny more glorious than you can imagine. Do not fear taking each new stride, trusting that I illuminate the path beneath your feet, safeguarding your way. Rejoice, beloved child, and embrace the extraordinary calling awaiting you, confident that my declarations remain unwavering in every season of your life. Be bold and unshaken, for my seal of approval is upon you. You are my beloved, and I am your eternal fortress. As you move forward from these words, hold fast to the echo of my voice, the comfort of my love, and the assurance of my promises. Revisit our communion in times of doubt, reciting my truths until apprehension relinquishes its hold. My spirit journeys ahead of you, surrounds you, and dwells within you, granting you strength to endure and insight to walk rightly. You stand to lose nothing by fully relying on me, and you gain everything by anchoring yourself in my unwavering fidelity. Stand firm, dear one, and stride into the brilliant future I have arranged for you. Receive my peace, an indescribable gift transcending the tensions of the world. This peace heals deep aches, protects your mind from unrelenting worry, and stands as a refuge unassailable by life's storms. May it be the guardian of your thoughts, dispelling every falsehood that seeks to degrade your worth or question my dedication. Secure in this peace, you will not be swayed by changing circumstances. Troubles may persist, yet you will discover my tranquility as a fortress, a sanctuary no turmoil can invade. Continue to approach me through prayer and worship, for there I will replenish your spirit time and again. My peace endures, clarifying your vision, anchoring your steps, and infusing your heart with steadfast joy. I am the wellspring. You shall not thirst for solace when you abide in the embrace of my care. Be still even now and recognize that I remain your God eternally. Finally, my dear child, as we bring our shared reflection to a close, remember to converse with me in your still and unguarded moments. I am constantly near, eager to hear your voice and to impart wisdom and reassurance. Step into each new day enveloped by the glow of my promises, for it shall guide you through valleys and celebrate with you atop summits. Cling to the path I laid before you, trusting that I am your companion, firmly gripping your hand through every twist. Let this echo in your heart with absolute certainty. Your best chapters are yet to unfold under my watchful gaze. I am the Alpha and the Omega, your beginning and end. In me, you are secure, adored, and filled with a living hope. Now go forth in faith, precious one, for indeed your life rests in my eternal embrace. and I will never cease leading you into the fullness of joy I have lovingly prepared.